Hey guys, welcome back to the Game Replay. I'm DavetheUsher. The game we're playing is Final Fantasy X HD Remaster for the Sony PlayStation 3. Okay, here we are in Luca. We had the Blitzball tournament. We had a big fiend attack. Things got pretty intense and pretty crazy. We reunited with Auron. Auron, dropped a big bombshell about Jecht, in fact, being Sin. How could that be? It's pretty interesting. It's pretty wild and crazy. And Titus is upset. Titus is not having a good day or week. This is not good. So we're just going to continue on here. The Kilika Beasts couldn't play up to their potential this year. Yeah, can't blame them, though. Their island was recently attacked by Sin, after all. This is the first time I've ever seen the Aurochs win. That's all you got? Yeah, so like I said, because we won the tournament, the Aurochs, people will say things like, oh man, can't believe the Aurochs won, or this and that. So, had we lost, sentences like that from people like that would have been just changed to something slightly different. It's no big change. But I am very glad I won, of course. That is a big deal. To me, at least. The Sphere Theater is up ahead. Should we go to the Sphere Theater? I think there is maybe something going on here. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people, so why not? I gave up the seafaring life. I've had enough of storms and shipwrecks. I came to buy a sphere, but I don't have enough money. Let me guess what you're gonna say. Danger is part of a sailor's life. That's why I have no respect for gutless wretches who quit. Man, you guys are like separated over here, huh? You have no idea what's been going on. Nothing new from these little characters. It's kind of interesting. Well, what about you Crusaders? The operation will commence soon. I must hurry. Travelers check this monitor for fiend information before setting out on their journey. It's our duty as Crusaders to collect this kind of information. If it's our music you want to hear, then go to the back and buy a sphere. Yeah, so folks, it's pretty much the same old, nothing too crazy is going on around here. Whenever I come to Luca, I always buy a sphere to take back to my family. Basically, the people who are walking around and about, the circular dock area and the pathway that leads to the square, those people will say different things about recent activity here in Luca, like the Blitzball tournament or Sin's attack and this and that, Maester Seymour saving the day. So it's still nice that people do say different things. So anyway, we're making our way over to like the square area. Good stuff. Here we go. Yeah, the Blitzball tournament just begun. It's kind of strange though, how you have like this championship game thing to start off the Blitzball season. It's kind of odd. I mean, I get if it was like this big, preseason celebration type game, or just like, the first game of the season, But, I don't know. They do things differently in the Blitzball League. Starting the season's a big deal, too. Seymour's Aeon may be able to destroy Sin. The Crusaders are all taken off. I hope they'll come back safe. Cleaning up after the fiends will be a nightmare. We'll be up all night repairing the stadium. I'm so worried. What if the fiends that appeared in the stadium find their way into the city? I never believed that the fiends would attack this city. This is horrible. Mommy and Daddy aren't very happy. Do you know why? Oh, folks, I'm looking at them right now. I still got my balloons. I'll post a link to my balloons in the video description yet again. A couple of videos ago, I was inspired to just go out and get balloons because, there's nothing wrong with balloons. Balloons can make you happy, man. There's nothing wrong with having a balloon in your life every so often. The Crusaders are buying up everything. Better stock up while you can. So yeah, there's a couple of shops over here. Ah, yes, one of the few Guado here in Luca. It's Maester Seymour that protected Maester Micah, right? And now it's my brother that's guarding Maester Seymour. My brother said that he'd do absolutely anything for Maester Seymour. She is happy. She is proud. You know, Maester Seymour, the Guado Maester, is pretty much the savior. He pretty much saved Luca from somewhat annihilation. If anything had happened to Maester Micah, the guards would have been toast. They still should be. This guy in a red robe took down a fiend in one blow. Is that cool or what? Oh, I know who that dude was. That was the powerhouse that is Auron. The Kilika beasts aren't advancing? Well, there's always next year. When the fiends first appeared in the stadium, I thought it was the halftime show or something. So I just sat and watched, when suddenly they started rampaging. I was shocked. Okay, fella, someone had a couple too many drinks there. Alright, I think I've talked to everyone here. Got my balloons. Oh, I love my balloons. I'm gonna buy balloons every month now. What do you guys think? Is that a waste of money? Well, that depends on what balloons you buy. Welcome! I've got official Blitzball merchandise as well as other rare items. So, yeah, once again, folks, more stores. You know, what's funny in Final Fantasy X, all the shops and stores and such, like, the prices drop and rise, and, you know, there's a lot of differences in pricing. But some of the abilities can be the same for those prices, so yeah, man, it's all about, like, shopping wisely and picking and choosing, you know, looking for the best bargains, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna buy anything. I'm cool. And I got plenty of items, too. It's all such a big mess. And I don't even know what's going on anymore. The fans always celebrate after the game, but with the Fiend scare, I doubt it. Oh great, so the Aurochs finally win one, folks, after what, a million years, and now it's kind of like bittersweet, isn't it? It truly is bittersweet. We're going to be closed for a while. The manager was badly bit by a fiend. Serves him right for leaving me here while he enjoys the game. I would have gladly been attacked by fiends just to see the game live. Oh man, this guy, he is grumpy. This guy in a red robe took down a fiend in one blow. Is that cool or what? And of course, you can get that nice shot of the Blitzball trophy, which the Besaid Aurochs have. Cat up here, look at this. Hello, cat. Where is that trophy? Is that in the Aurochs' locker room? I don't know if we ever see it again, folks. Meh. It's ours, it's okay. Anyway, we're going into the cafe for the first time. Well, technically the second time, but this time we can control Titus as we roam and walk about. It's kind of funky in here, like the setup's odd and you can see people in like the background, but not everyone you can talk to. To this day, you know, sometimes a couple of these diagonal characters that we can get close to, I don't know if we can really talk to them or not. I don't think so. Like that guy. Hey, you're an Aurochs player, aren't you? You were great today. You ended a 23-year losing streak. I never thought it would happen. What a miracle. You see, I was trying to talk to that guy who's out of reach, and no, I don't think we can talk to them. Can't talk to the out of reach dudes. The tournament's finally over. Give me some peace, will you? It's terrible. The fiends attacked while His Holiness was here. The tournament committee wasn't pleased when the captain of the guard lost his nerve and ran. Oh, coward. Seymour's Aeon was really something, wasn't it? I've never seen anything like it. I'd like to believe that a maester of such power could keep Spira peaceful. I believe I can talk to this woman, though. Hello! Blitzball players are welcome here anytime. Doesn't matter if you can't play. After all, a player is a player. Good luck. I'm with you all the way. Oh, what a nice owner. Or worker. The fiends were the Albeds doing. They're out to get to the temples. What are you saying? You know the Albed use Machina. Yeah, I guess you're right. The fiends were the Crusaders is doing. They're out to sabotage the tournament. You're making no sense at all, and you aren't the least bit convincing either. Yeah, I agree. I couldn't get any tickets, so I was watching the game on that sphere. I was lucky to miss the fiends. I was lucky. That's all I can say. Praise be to Yevon. So yeah, people are mingling, you know. This is a cool place to hang out. I like it in here. This is nice. Okay, it's time to go. See you later, cafe. Like I said, yeah, you can't really get around to the people in the background. It's almost like one of the few instances in the game where there's like people out there that you can see but you can't approach and talk to. Just in Luca in general, you know, there's a couple people here and there, like right there. It's crazy, isn't it? It's not the only place, well, definitely the only place I can think of off the top of my head. But like Yuna said, Luca is the second largest city in Spira, so it has to be big. There has to be a lot of people, and we can't talk to them all.
You think he's gonna stay here?
Sir Auron knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Zanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh!
Whoa!
Sir Auron!
Yuna,
Sir.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
No. We accept, right, everyone?
Of course! No problem at all!
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Auron. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
Alright, well, it looks like Auron is going to be joining us as another Guardian. This is, like, very good news to the others. Like, Waka and Lulu and Yuna, they were like, oh, man, yeah, I'll accept. They seemed very pleased by Auron's request to be Yuna's Guardian. So, I don't know, man. I guess the majority of us are kind of stoked. It's like, okay, we're a force to be reckoned with. We got Auron now, this old school guy who's like a big heavy hitter. This is a good thing. And apparently Auron promised Yuna's father. Interesting stuff. So, pretty much right now, folks, the only person who's pretty depressed is Titus. You know, because Titus doesn't really know what's going on, and apparently Titus's father is Sin, and Sin is responsible for killing everyone. That can leave a bad taste in your mouth. Right, Kamari? What do you think about things? What are your thoughts? He looks over. Nope. Hey, I wonder if I keep talking to him, or, you know, attempting to talk to him again and again and again, just like on the ship, if he pushes me away or does anything I think it's worth a couple of more clicks on the X button, don't you think? No harm in trying. I don't think he's gonna do anything this time.
Where'd you meet Sir Auron anyway?
I met him in Xanarkand.
Sin's toxin sure is taking its time wearing off. Anyway, I knew you'd find someone you knew here. We'll be taking the Mien High Road north toward Jose Temple.
Shouldn't even bother trying anymore, man.
You're a real guardian now, so no mistakes. Understood? You're a real guardian now, so no mistakes. Understood?
Sometimes, though, when you have the option to talk to certain characters, you know, like the characters in our party, it's nice to get, like, the option to choose an answer, you know, this or that. It's good stuff.
Remember, you're suffering from sin's toxin. Don't say otherwise.
Well, should have talked to you first, but not to worry, I said, the exact opposite.
Remember, you're suffering from sin's toxin. Don't say otherwise.
So, my bad, Auron. Anyway, Yuna wanted to talk to Titus, and upcoming is one of the more infamous scenes from Final Fantasy X.
Hey, watch.
Hey, you got pretty good.
You sound sad.
Yeah, maybe.
Want to scream?
I really don't think that's gonna help this time.
You know what?
Hmm?
It's embarrassing to say this myself, but summoners and their guardians are kind of like Spira's ray of light. A lot of people in Spira depend on us. I learned to practice smiling when I'm feeling sad, you know. I know it's hard.
Yeah. I understand. I think.
Right. Now let's see what you can do.
Huh?
Come on.
This is weird.
Next, try laughing out loud.
What?
Come on, show me. You probably shouldn't laugh anymore. Too funny.
It was your idea.
Thank you.
Huh?
I want my journey to be full of laughter.
Okay.
If we should get separated, just whistle. I'll come running. I promise.
Well, Let's go. What are you looking at?
We were just worried you guys might have gone crazy.
Sorry. Well then, all right. Now, we will go to the temple at Jose. And Guardians, don't forget to smile.
Alright, and there it was, folks, the infamous Final Fantasy X laughing scene, which led us up to here at the start of the Mien High Road. We're on our way to the Jose Temple, which is another temple and another cloister of trials awaits us, so we can get another Aeon for Yuna. Alright, our party is growing larger, but let's talk about that scene real quick as I actually head back down the stairs to Luca. Just want to point out a couple things real fast. So many Final Fantasy fans, or just, people who play this game in general, hate that scene. They hate it. They think it's probably one of the worst in Final Fantasy history. It's one of the most awkward. I think a lot of that scene's problem has to do with, well, not even the voice actors, but the voice direction itself. I mean, the scene, in a way, makes sense. You know what they were trying to do, you know what they were going for, and you can understand the sarcasm behind the scene itself and the phony laughing, okay? Yeah, it makes sense, we get it. But nonetheless, it's still a little awkward and a little strange and odd. But I still think, the majority of the problems with, that scene itself lies with the voice direction and, getting the actors to make that scene more appropriate. Or perhaps, something was lost in translation from the Japanese version to the American version. The Crusaders are kicking up a real ruckus down the high road. This operation of theirs is getting out of hand. Well, if they can wipe out Sin, I guess it's worth a little confusion. Anyway, I came back down here, not really for too much. I mean, there's a couple of people walking around and sitting around. Their owner's a Crusader. I'm only looking after him while the operation is going on. I'd hate to see these fellas left on their own. I hope their owner returns safely. Well, aren't you such a caring person? I tried to stop the Crusaders, but I tell you, those youngsters won't listen to anybody. I fear Sin will crush them and teach them just how futile repentance is. And teach them just how futile repentance is then. Okay, folks, I wanted to go up these stairs myself to the Mien High Road. Good stuff. So, folks, there's not much else to say about that scene. Everything speaks for itself. I told you Luca was going to be crazy, though. A lot of stuff has happened here. And, it's pretty much at an end, and it's now time for us to move on and make our way toward our new destination. Alright, good stuff. But first, the Mien High Road. This place is, it's a pretty cool road. I like this road. And playing is the newly revised Mien High Road theme. Please, give this to the Lady Summoner as a token of my gratitude. The Crusaders are really active. Yeah. So this is the start of the Mien High Road, and like I said, this is the newly revised Final Fantasy X HD Remaster Mien High Road theme. What do you guys think? Like many of the other themes, there's a lot of nostalgia factor, so it's like, oh man, I just love the original. You can't beat the original Final Fantasy X soundtrack. But that's not to say I'm just gonna, crap on these new Final Fantasy X themes. They are pretty cool, and it's nice to listen to something different. Anyway, check this out. Traveler's Save Sphere Level 2. Thanks to the Besaid Aurochs' achievements, save spheres are now able to teleport you to the Blitzball Stadium. The Blitzball Scout System. Many denizens of Spira are avid Blitzball players. Talk to them with the square button to scout them. Sign the best players in Spira and lead the Besaid Aurochs to victory. Okay, so now folks, these save spheres are more than just save spheres. We can save and we can play Blitzball. Yeah, that's right folks, we can pretty much play Blitzball anytime, almost anytime, depending on, what's going on in the game. But yeah man, the minigame Blitzball is now open to us. And we can get into all that, and I plan to. Hey there, Guardians. Here, use this to defend our summoner well. I hear some big operations about to start. I heard the Crusaders are marching in from all over Spira. Mum's the word. I hear the temples of Yevon are in on this too. Yeah, a couple people will be walking back and forth throughout the, the Mien High Road path. Awesome. Oh man. Now because I don't have any of the Albed primers, because it's been so long since I've had to really go out and find them all, this is gonna be fun. I'd imagine that a couple will be found on the Mien High Road. Alright, hello there.
This is a statue of Lord Mien. 8 centuries ago, he founded a legion known today as the Crusaders. In just a few short years after their founding, their ranks grew throughout Spira. The Maesters of Yevon feared an uprising and accused them of rebellion. So Lord Mien walked along this very road to go face their charges and refute them. He succeeded in winning the Maesters' trust, and his legion became an arm of the Yevon clergy. It was then that Yevon gave them the name Crusaders, which they have kept ever since. And the rest is history.
A statue of Mien, founder of the Crusaders. Well, thanks, old man. You gave us a little history there. And now we know a little bit more about the Crusaders and the Mien High Road.
Although this is a high road, fiends do appear. Be on your guard.
A lot of helpful people. I love it when we get items for our summoner. In fact, I believe one of those items was for Kamari. Oh, yeah. Glad I talked to that guy. We can go from that to that. It's the same thing, plus an extra strength plus 10%. Yeah, I think I'll take that. Yeah, good stuff. Kamari is now a powerhouse. Anyway, folks, we are just at the beginning of the Mien High Road. And by the way, it looks very nice in HD. Looks very nice. We can't, no, that doesn't do anything for us. It looks really nice in HD. The Mien High Road is, it's always been kind of one of my more favorite places. It's just cool. It's very bright, it's very colorful, and it's a good time. We got Auron in our party now, and it's like, it's starting our adventure again. We had like the first part of our adventure, and this is kind of like another, part setting out, onward and outward to, places unknown. We kind of had a stronger itinerary a little while ago, but now it's a little more loosey-goosey. Yeah, we're going to this Jose temple, but we don't really know what's ahead of us. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Of course, leave me those comments and tell me what you think. I'm DavetheUsher for the Game Replay. Stay tuned for the next part of Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I will see you guys next time. I am out.